welcome back to part 2, guys, for the Gift of Heart Oracle deck review. Part 2. The next energy coming in for you is Empty Heart. Find your joy. So when I took this image, it was a Christmas ornament that I had for a couple of years, and I decided to just throw it on the grass. And so in the background is the grass, so it's laying on grass. And so the energy I'm getting and the meaning to this card is basically whatever is not grounding you in your emotions, in your heart, what isn't making you happy, you really need to investigate and research why you feel unhappy. So finding your joy, creating playful fun in your life, doing simple things that just make you laugh can ignite that energy to create more joy coming into your life. And keeping things simple is very important to this oracle deck that I created. It's not about going out and buying every material item in your life to make happiness. It's almost like gaining quick fixes in your life. This is not what this oracle card deck is about. It's about finding joy, finding love in your life, receiving, giving love, from the most simplest of things. So empty heart, find out and investigate why it is that your heart is empty, and to start healing an empty heart, you need to start finding the simplest things in life that make you happy. This could be laughing at something, a program, or laughing in a conversation with a friend, or just doing things very simple that make you feel happy. Next energy coming in for you is Shooting Love. Very similar to the Heart Envy image. Love is coming. So this is all about new beginnings in love. This is all about love messages coming your way in regards to weddings, engagements, birthdays, whatever sparks emotion. So love is coming. There could be someone traveling to you in regards to love in your life, or you may be just simply opening your heart up to love and life. The next energy coming for you is a bloodstone, family connection. This is an actual bloodstone heart pendant. I just had it laid around with some stones in the garden. And so family connection, this is basically about ancestors, family trees, a connection to your family that you weren't aware of in your life. So that's basically what this meaning to this card is all about. And I just feel with the family connection, I feel that this is you, and this is you being connected by those that are really supportive in your life and that create lots of foundations also in your life. Just a lot of support around you. Grounding support. Sorry about that distraction. It's that time of the year over here in New Zealand. We have summer, and so there are a lot of flies about. The next energy coming in is Frozen Heart, Fear of Love. Basically, this is all about being very fearful about opening your heart up to love again. And the image is a plant called the yucca, or yucca. I think it's yucca. It's a palm tree-like plant. We've got it growing in a barrel in our garden, and again we've got the heart ornament hanging and swinging from it. And just the colouring of the background of this image is very cold in itself. And so I just feel with this energy, this is all about healing from love trauma in your life, healing from something in your life that closed your heart down, that closed your joy in life and closed love coming into your life. With the plant in the background, they have very spiky ends to this plant. It's like a palm, and so the spikes reminded me of the things that we sort of protect ourselves with our emotions when it comes to anyone wanting to love us in life, or keeping ourselves kind of protected in that state of being, so to speak. So that's why I took the image with this plant beside it, 'cause the plant reminded me of protecting yourself too much and not allowing your heart to grow and to open. The next energy coming in is pink heart, compassion for yourself. And so it is the salt rock crystal, or should I say salt rock heart, that has just been placed on the ground, and I've just coloured the background in pink. And so I just feel that there are times in your life when you really do need to be very gentle on yourself, be very forgiving for yourself, and also accept your flaws in life, so to speak, when it comes to love. We are all not perfect, and so it's about accepting those things that you kind of hide when it comes to attracting someone in your life, and even sometimes in a relationship. So being very gaining self-acceptance, accepting things that you cannot change as well, but in saying that, always having love for yourself. The next energy coming in is unfaithful heart. Find your faith. As much as it could mean the obvious, being unfaithful in a relationship, that was not my intention. Unfaithful heart is basically not having faith at all in your life. And so you really need to be in a place or find support, find help in your life, change your mindset, stop feeling empty, finding the good in things. With the image in the background, it's a sandstone wall that was pre-made in our garden before my husband bought the house. And so it kind of gives it that deserted look in the background, and that sort of prisoner-like look, being isolated. And so find your faith. Find what it is that created the unhappiness to begin with. Stop listening to negative feedback from people, negative energies out there in our environments. Just be aware of what's negative and what's good in your life. So find your faith is really about finding what is right for you in life. To be unfaithful, to have an unfaithful heart, is to give up hope. Giving up hope. And so find your faith is all about creating a life for yourself, creating some situations in your life where you can have faith. Faith is quite an invisible energy in itself. It doesn't necessarily manifest in a very quick way. It manifests in time. So keeping the faith is really very similar to hope. So that's why I put that on there. The next energy coming in for you is Fairy Heart, messages from nature. So I'm using the heart pendant again in this scenario. It's sitting in a pot with a plant that's dying. And so messages from nature, Fairy Heart. It just came to me, Fairy Heart. And so be aware of things in nature, signs of birds or butterflies or anything that seems to be buzzing around you as well. Nature has a very uncanny way of letting you know what is needed to leave your life and what is needed to stay in your life. So just be aware of signs in nature. Sorry about this, folks. My cards have just flipped to the floor. I'll pick them up shortly. So Fairy Heart is just be aware of the whispers in nature. Be aware of hearing spirit in nature as well. It's a perfect place to hear spirit for those that resonate with prayers and with spiritual messages. Fairy Heart. The next energy coming in is Open Heart, self-love. In this image, it is it's actually a phone holder, a cell phone holder shaped as a heart. And I've stuck it in the corner of our sandstone wall outside, and it just gave me the impression of, with the openness of the heart, where you actually put the phone in, open heart. So it's basically an energy where you have accepted things in your life, accepted love situations, and so your heart is ready for love. Your heart is basically open for love, receiving love. The next energy coming in we have is true heart, loyal to love. Now, this is all about commitment. This is all about marriage. This could even be a wedding, but this is really the romantic card of the deck, the most romantic. So, loyal to love is basically just that, true love and being in love. This is the real deal, so to speak. Okay, guys, I will see you in part 3.